for our next assignment, you will need to find the sheet that looks just like this. This will be the backdrop for starting the walled room. Okay, what do we know? We know that we have a true height corner, and it's 5 squares below the horizon line and 3 squares above the horizon line, and the squares are in 1/4 inch scale, so this is a 1/4 inch scale drawing. We've labeled our footprint A, B, C, D, the corners A, B, C, D. But what we also have in here then are, to make it easy, it is the thickness of the walls as if this was a real room. We're trying to get the concept of how to draw these walls, and we'll put windows in these walls and see if we can't understand the wall thicknesses and what the windows do in perspective. The corner needs to go to each vanishing point and out. So I know that, well, you know what, let's use the ruler, the straight edge this time. I align the vanishing points with the back corner and draw out. I know that if I walk the block, corner B is next. Going perfectly vertical up to where it meets that top corner line, that top wall line, and where they intersect, I'm going to put a dot. Next, I know that since the first one was vanishing point left, this next one will need to be vanishing point right. And it goes up instead of down. Why does it go up? It goes up because the top of the cube is above our horizon line and above our eye level. Front corner C, I know, is next. If I'm just walking the block, make it perfectly vertical. There's front corner C. Put a dot. Walking the block, I switch vanishing points. I know I'm going towards D. Align those two, take it back. I know that corner D now goes straight up. And where it crosses should be right there. I'm a little bit off, but that's okay. You don't want to be a lot off, but a little bit off is fine. Right, now we have the overall exterior of the room, or the outside of the cube, and it's above our horizon line. It's above us. We can see the top front corner. If you were going to look at a refrigerator, if you're shorter than the refrigerator, if you stand back and look at the front corner of the refrigerator, that is corner C. This front edge is corner C. It is taller because it's closer at us than corner B or corner D. All right, next what we want to do is to get these grid lines from the floor transferred all the way around the cube. So if I was to put an intersection dot all the way around, now this becomes A, B, C, D again. So A, B, C, D. And if I do it over here, A, B, C, D, and back here, A, B, C, and D, oops, and the back one, B, C, and D. So can you see what we're doing? We're making 4 columns all the way up. And what we're going to do is take these all the way around. These are like ribbons on a box, all the way around. When I get to the top, I'm going to switch vanishing points and go across the top. Put a dot. That should come straight down here and align with that front corner there. So this is BC, BC, all the way up over. Let's do AD, AD. Straight up. Put a dot. Oh, look, mine's a little bit crooked. So I might want to straighten that out now. And erase. Switch vanishing points. Put a dot, comes straight down. Look, it's still a little bit off. No, it's not too bad. So there's AD, AD, all the way up and over. Now let's do DC, DC. So I'll start here in the front with C. Go vertical. Put a dot. Left vanishing point. Put a dot. Straight down. There's AD, AD. Now AB, AB, straight up. Be careful of the lines you're crossing. The exercise was set up so that no two lines cross completely. Now what do we need? If I was to mark the dots on the ceiling, these dots on the inside don't have the line drawn. So from D, it should just square up to D. If you just draw it, the vertical line of D, it should meet. Here's the back corner, the front one is C now. Oops, now that's a little bit off. We can fudge it just a hair. We don't want to be fudging it too much. And here on the front cube, A. Alright, so if this was the footprint of leg 1, should go in order. Now, where is the top? Where it hits the ceiling? We could darken in those right there. At this point, let's cover the drawing with a piece of flimsy and let's trace the things that we can see. What we have are 4 columns in the corners of a larger cube. So let's trace just the columns. And let's start in the front. Oops. Start at the front column because other things are going to be behind it. And I'll move to the right. I can see all the sides of this column. I'm not drawing the lines that I can't see. The column on the left. Column D, I guess. And this doesn't have to be perfectly neat. Get in the habit of sketching with a pen to show what it is you're doing so you can learn to sketch freely and not stress out about it. Okay, we can't see anything else. There would be our 4 columns.